Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, wherever you are, across the globe, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people, wherever you are, all over the world, those who understand the position and the situation we have found ourselves in a time like this, wherever you are, all over the world, international observers and those who mean well for Homo sapiens and their kind, wherever you are, all over the world. It really does not matter your creed, your breed. It really does not matter the color of your skin. As far as you allow righteousness to prevail, in the face of injustice, you give us justice. As far as you mean to be kind and truly you are kind. As far as there is no atom of hypocrisy in you, that everything you have done has been for one goal and reason alone, and that is for the good of humanity. Wherever you are, all over the world, irrespective of how weak you are to do the right thing, but you have it in your mind to do the right thing, I say good morning to you, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. Because at this moment we have found ourselves in a very precarious situation. But we understand that God will not do for man that which man should do for themselves. By the special grace of Chukwu Kika Abiyama, this is Radio Biafra Extra. We are the people of Biafra. This is the only mouthpiece we have had. This is the only way we can make the world understand what we are going through. Without this platform, only God knows what will happen to us as a people. This very hour that I'm speaking to you. And so when you hear Radio Biafra anywhere, know this is the voice of freedom, the voice of the voiceless, in defense of freedom, nothing more, nothing less. We are not Boko Haram. We are not Fulani headsmen. We are not terrorists of any kind, except we terrorize the zoo called Nigerian with the truth and nothing more. And by the special grace of God, Radio Biafra is streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Supreme Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uche Ukafo from our Batiti province, Anambra State, Biafra land. The man who has constantly assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Of course, he's standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandiuku Kano, the Prince of Afari Beku, Omoahia Province, Biafra land. The man who stood against all odds, speaking for the collective interest of the Biafran people. And by the special grace of Chukwu Kika Abiyama, I remain George Onyibe from Abo Province, Delta State, Biafra land. Of course, with the privilege of serving the indigenous people of Biafra as the African rep and the Nigerian international coordinator. But without wasting much of our time, I will not proceed without acknowledging the Almighty Creator himself, Chukwu Kika Abiyama. He is the one we worship and we hallow his name. Our leaders say this is where we worship. If he is not the power that shapes our way, I tell you by now we are gone as a people. Believe me, there are many people who are working hard, I must say seriously, to bring us down. But as far as there is a God that sits in heaven and presides over the affair of man, if our hands are clean, may the wish of our enemy prevail over us. But if our hands are clean, if our hands are stained with the blood of innocent, if we are found guilty anywhere, let the will and the desire of our enemy prevail over us. May there never be any honor, but rather shame and disgrace be attached to our name. If we have any agenda of coming here, aside for the freedom of our people, may he, Chukwu Kika Abiyama, humiliate us before all humanity. Disgrace us in every way imaginable, making us to die a miserable death that the next generation and even 1,000 generations to come, our name will be a curse in their lips. But if why we are here is to ensure that our people are totally free and liberated from the evil, the power that be, if what we are here to do is to make sure that the blood of the Biafran people are not bastardized, For do not forget that the Bible says that in the end time, every tongue, every tribe, every people, every nation, every kingdom, they will all arise and stand before his presence. And there were some people trying to wipe out our kingdom, our tribe, and our people and our nation. If our hands are clean, all those who are working very hard because of peanuts they have collected to bring us down, your name will be a shame and a disgrace. For the fate of a far Jonah will be better than your own. Your names and your memory will be a curse in the lips of 1,000 generations of Biafrans to come. For it shall be a byword to all that pass, and they shall mock you. You will die a miserable death, for you will have much and you will not be able to eat. But I won't proceed until I acknowledge him. Anye na jage mao nihina imara mao ihonanya inenage ubiomage ujuru anyanya dadio inwe gimbangwe o di onye dikage ebo Alpha Omega anyị niile na-asị na edemao ana m aja gị mma o n'eziokwu n'ịmara mma o ịhụnanya na gị onye nwe m o juru m anya dadi o ịmana inwe gị mgbanwe o ọ dị onye dịka gị ịbụ Alpha na Omega anyị niile na-asị na ịdịmma o. Yes, on this very faithful day, we must proceed to look at our topic today, as the case has always been. Ignorance is a disease more dangerous than HIV. And if our people are able to articulate, proper articulating, not Hausa Fulani Alamajiri articulation, if our people are able to make use of their brain, we will not be here, I must tell you. We will pass this stage. I see people, in fact, I went to see Jubri myself in Iguacha. They say seeing is believing. And when I got there, I saw so many people who came there. And I tried getting information. Let me know why they are here. Is it because these people are so comfortable? Is it because the government of Buhari has done very well that they need to vote for them again? And I said, why he did? I say, as Jibri they call, you know whether they go share money. So the same people that came to see Atiku, Cameroon man, also came to see Jubri, Sudanese man. They only changed their cloth. And you see many of them died. May the life of those who will come out and vote in Biafra land, may it be like those who died of stampede, for those who come to confirm whether that man is Jubri or whether they want to collect 2,000. Mad people. It is ignorance. The Bible says my people perish, not because of AK-47 in the hands of monkeys and babu, Hausa Fulani, not because of the media that is in the hand of the Yoruba people who only backstabbers. It is not. You perish not because of Boko Haram army everywhere. You perish because you refuse to have knowledge. Our topic this morning is, why do Biafran politicians play politics with the future of their people? No, when we say do not vote, let us assume we are not fighting to restore the sovereign state of Biafra. Let us assume I am not here to fight to agitate for Biafra restoration. Let us assume we are in that one almighty zoo called Nigeria. Ask yourself a simple question. Why do Biafran politicians play politics with the future of their people? Are you telling me this is not enough reason to even boycott the election? In the normal circumstance and in the actual sense, I will never tell anybody to put Biafran aside. But let us assume. But while we are assuming, do not forget that assumption do not have any legal backup in the law court. But let us assume we are not here to agitate for Biafra. Ask yourself a simple question. Why is it that all the politicians from Biafra land play politics with the future of their people? Since I was born to this very moment, I have noticed that Biafran politicians are very good in playing politics of shame and disgrace against their own people. At every stage, at every level, every politicians I have ever known as Biafran, they are very good of playing politics of shame and disgrace. As a child, I believe me, I was a kind of very weak. And I will always come back home and I complain. I say, they did this to me, they did that to me, they did this to me, they did that to me. My father would be observing me. And one day he called me. I said, you're always saying they did this to you, they did that to you, they did this to you. What have you done to them? What have you done to them? That word, I mean, it's long now. And so when I think about what they are doing to me, I should be able to ask myself, what have you done to them? So when we are saying Hausa do this, Yoruba do this, the Hausa do this, Fulani do this, Boko Haram do this, British government do this, but what have you done to yourself as Biafran? I think we really need to look at that aspect this morning. The northern politicians over time have become the political machineries themselves, transforming into cabal that has brought everybody in this zoo to their knees. Sometimes, let's be sincere, I love Hausa politicians. I love what they are doing with the game of shame they are putting up. You can imagine some political gurus from the Hausa Fulani, the ones you call stupid people. They are able to manipulate a whole nation like Nigeria. Is it not the giant of Africa? They brought in a Sudanese man, an imposter, to come and rule you. All of you are stupidly and foolishly jumping up and down even when you know the truth. The Igbos or the Biafrans want to be Igbo president in 2023. The Yorubas will never say the truth because they want to remain vice president. Are you telling me the Hausa, Fulani, Alamajiri has not done well for themselves? They're not just political individual. They have transformed themselves to political machineries, holding everybody in the zoo to their knee. Hausa, Alamajiri, Fulani, I give on this one today. This morning, I give on this one. The way and the level of manner you have been able to conduct yourself politically to the level that even a Biafran politician must go to Sokoto to pay homage before they can become my governor or my councillor or my chairman or to represent me in the House of Senate or anywhere. These people must go and see one Alamajiri. I give you that thumbprint. I give you thumb up, my guys. Hausa, Alamajiri, Yoruba, Fulani, terrorist people. I give all of you thumb up. How you are able to articulate and meticulously subdue this zoo called Nigeria, a whole giant of Africa. People who did not go to school, they bring all of us down to our knee, and somebody is yapping and saying, I'm a jaw, I'm a jaw. You are not a jaw, you are an animal. Have you ever thought about it? No, this morning is not to say I also do this, I also that, I also do this. But let us look at what we are doing to ourselves. Just let us take a little time and consider what we have done to ourselves. Why we are saying they did this, they did that, they did it. What did you do to yourself? Where were you when all these Hausa Mugu, as you call them, gradually politically transformed themselves into political machineries? Now they are bringing all of us down to our knee. You are wise man, you have PhD, you are opinion molder, leaders of the way you thought that you say you are not learned. You have, with all your learnedness, the Chief Justice of Nigeria just only read an alphabetic study in Arabic. He's your Chief Justice. Where are your LLB and BSQ and QQQ and expatriate in international law and criminal law and official law and animal law? Where are all the laws? Where are all your wiseness? Where are they? I repeat again, the northern politicians over time have become political machineries, transforming themselves into cabal that have brought everybody in the zoo called Nigeria to their knees. When they play this politics, they play to unite the people of the north. When they are playing their politics, you must be on the same ship with them. Have you seen any Hausa man canvassing for Wiki? Have you seen any Hausa man canvassing for Ukowa? Have you seen any Hausa man canvassing for Asari Dokobo? Have you seen any Hausa man canvassing, even though they can pretend to be Muslim? Have you seen any Hausa man canvassing for P2B or Ubiano? Did you not see what they did to P2B in Hausa land? To hell with you. These people has gone beyond you. They have metamorphosed. They have advanced 1,000 years before you. You are just jumping up and down. When they play politics to unite their people. Did you not hear what Adamu Farouk and Kule told you? Adamu Farouk say, see, even if I see Hausa man chopping another Hausa man leg, I will never say he's doing bad though. I will say he's doing good. You know, Asare Dokobo is very wise. And what did he say? He's coming to say, now the can is useless. Why will he be cutting by cutting election? We have to vote with our PVC. Where were Asare Dokobo when his brother was rigged out of office by Obama, former president of America? Asare Dokobo thought that when they come and castigating and the can or IPOB, then Hausa will now make him a gate man, pipeline security man, a bookie for Hausa people. And then he says a warlord. Don't worry, I will address your fuck up before the end of the day. Send your militant. I know Nigeria, Hausa has given you ammunition, so you terrorize Niger Delta. The same way they gave you ammunition. And our people raise up Ateke. We will raise up another Ateke for you, Asare. If you don't want to respect yourself, in your community, we will raise up another Ateke for you. Don't you know that Ateke is antidote to your madness? Have you seen any Hausa person? Condemning Hausa person? You cannot come back and look at people who are fighting to deliver you from that gutter water you are drinking. You are coming here to tell us. After all, you can subscribe now. Collect money. Your people are dying of hunger and poverty. And you are there coming to say, I don't know what they are fighting. I know I want to take over Ijo land. They are mad people. Hausa, when they fight politically, they fight to bring everybody along. They fight to bring everybody along. I will treat all of your fuck up one after the other. In case you think, no, we know where to get a judge. We will deal with it. I'm an Abo. Bring your militant in Abo. Make you know so here. Bring them. I'm an Abo. I know why I went to Abo. History must talk about how we fought and how we overcome. Kurema cannot tell me that you're in our land. Yoruba man cannot say go to your land. I'm in my land, the land of my bed, a very particular place where my humble cord is buried. I will mourn here. Nonsense. Nonsense. They play to develop their place. We now Hausa Yoruba play politics. They play politics to develop their place. Do you know Abuja was built in less than 1 week? Where you see Kwere politicians now jumping up and down. When did their eye open? Was it not Abacha that opens their eyes? When Abacha invited them to Abuja for the first time, 1 million man march. When they saw Abuja, they came back. Their life never remained the same again. Maybe Wike would have been in my one under bridge motor park. When they saw what they used, the resources stolen from their land to build in 1 week, all of them wake up from their responsibility. And I must tell you, it is a great privilege and honor to appreciate Ikwere people, because go and look at the number of Ikwere people who are lawyers today. It will amaze you. The same way the Urobo and the Shekiri people were in law before, but today now they have become lazy. Lazy, they just go and read how to read Arabic, carry one blanket according to my leader, tie their head and begin to do Allah Akobara, and come and be yapping for us. Mad people. I'm happy for Ikwere people. I do not like the major people who are very stupid among them, but I like them because they are waking up to their responsibility. Go to the Nigerian University, you will marvel how many Ikwere people who are standing up at this moment to make sure they defend the integrity and the honor of their forefathers. And then somebody is coming here. Can't you see how Hausa play politics? Have you seen any Hausa man tell you that Abacha is a criminal? Did they tell you Buhari is a criminal? Have they ever told you that Tiwa Danjuma and the rest of them are looters, including Atiku? No. They play politics and they tell you they are holy man. But you come and steal 1,000 naira. You will go to London. British government will indict you. You will spend the rest of your life in jail. What did they do to Dora Kochinyere and the rest of them? Mad people. You are coming and say, we say you are a warlord. God will punish you. I will treat your fuck up. I'm leaving about this morning, I'll be going to your place, Asari Dokobo. I will use your community people to address your stupidity. Mad people. Politics of Ondiara. They will tell them they don't know. Awosa Yoruba play politics to unite their people and develop their place. Look at Lagos. You cannot imagine all of us are brought to our knee. 99.9% of importers in Nigeria are Biafrans. Yoruba don't import. When one Yoruba import one, which motor Yoruba people they use? I don't forget the name. So they manage to import one car, you will see Adewale importer, Oluwole importer. They put it name. No, only one motor they import. Only one motor. But all of us have been brought to our knee. We must go to Lagos to clear our goose. This is politics, I must tell you. Awosa form Boko Haram, they form Fulani headsmen, they form Yatiala. The whole world is pumping money into Nigeria to help stop Boko Haram. The same Boko Haram Awosa Fulani form. This is politics. They bamboozled all the so-called world power. When America is giving money or coming to help Nigeria fight Boko Haram, Americans are making themselves very stupid and hopeless. Africans are mocking you. You are the real monkey and babu. Because the Boko Haram you are coming to fight, it is the same people you pretending to be fighting Boko Haram with. They are the one that form Boko Haram. If Trump is hearing me, he should know that if he's coming to Nigeria to fight for Boko Haram, thinking he's saving Nigeria, he's the most stupid human being on earth. Because Buhari, before he died, Jubri and all Hausa politicians, they are masters of their game. Very masters of their game. You think Boko Haram, when they say Shaibu is a Christian, he was adopted by Boko Haram. 1 month now, the parents are begging Nigeria to do something. It's a lie. They stage manage all of you. Do you know what is 419? 419. Nigerians are 419. They are cheat. You are world power, you are pretending. Are you deceiving me or you are deceiving yourself? You're coming to fight Boko Haram. Don't you know that the Boko Haram is a political machinery to be able to subdue and deceive the whole world, draw your attention, bamboozle all of you, and this one we say no, I will give you oil, and then no, I will take oil, I will give you AK-47. American soldiers are coming to help Nigeria to do that. All of you are deceiving yourself. You are not fighting Boko Haram, except you fight Hausa man and Fulani man. Except you fight British government. You are coming here to tell the world you are. Let the whole world listen now. Any country coming to Nigeria to say they are fighting Boko Haram, they are criminals. They cannot be trusted. All of you know the truth. But that is not where I'm going this morning. I'm telling the useless Biafran like Asari Dokobo how they play politics. When they pursue good luck for Asorok, where was you? And I think I could remember that even this Asari Dokobo is fighting against his brother. I will deal with all of you. Just give me time. There are mad people. We're playing useless politics. You think we don't know how to play politics? They play to dominate Nigeria in every way imaginable. They use the weapon of oneness to achieve their aim. They carry everybody along. Today, we can all see how they control the space and time in the zoo called Nigeria. Look at how they were able to manage themselves. Let me tell you, I have access to grant interview to a very reputable international organization about 2 years ago. I will not mention the name of those people. And they said to me, do you know the problem you people have? I say no. They say you people have not been able to come up with one single leader to speak for all of you. You have Wazurike collected money and claiming to be leader. You have Monkey and Babu everywhere. Who is actually your leader? Let's assume we want to restore Biafra nation now. Who are we going to hand over to? You see, that is where the problem is. At that same period, those of you who know what is happening should go and ask Imam Mezu. They went to interview Imam Mezu also. Then they were planning to declare Mazen Nandekanu a prisoner of conscience. Imam Mezu told the whole world. He never knew he was talking to the whole world. IPOB, they asked him one dicey question. Why is it that IPOB is retaliating? Imam Mezu say, you know, we have been pushed to the wall, so we have to retaliate. But let me ask you, have we ever retaliated? The answer is no. But we shall. But very soon. But until then, he lied. And it was concluded that if actually we retaliated, our leader cannot be declared as a prisoner of conscience. And so he spent 1 year more in Kuje prison, never knowing that these people have collected money. Just the same way Asari has collected money. Now I want to make us believe he's a warlord. Warlord, my feet. One Nigeria, my feet. Generals, my feet. All of you are mad people. We will cure your disease. The whole world will know you for who you are. You see what is happening now. Anywhere you see anybody land in your country as a Nigeria, check their passport. Once they are Nigerian passport, ask them where they come from. If they say they are Ududuwa, they are Arewa, or they are Biafra, please give them entrance. These are sincere people. Any of them that tell you they are Nigeria, please check them. They are 419ers. They are drug addicts. They are ritualists. They are murderers. They are corruption in personification. Apprehend them. Lock them anywhere you like. Even if it's my father. Even if it's me. But that time you arrest them and you start questioning them and they begin to panic. Ask them, where do you come from? Maybe they will be able to tell you the truth then. Believe me, if they say they are Yoruba or Duduwa or Arewa or Biafra, please let them go. We are in prison here. We are in prison by British government. Awusa are playing politics to make sure their people are comfortable. Yorubas are learning from them. Then some lunatic in Biafra land are telling me they are politicians. And some monkey and babu are going to vote for them. Their children in Avoid, they are going to vote. No, it will be better tomorrow. It will be better next tomorrow. You will die. In your grave, it will not be better for you. For the life of your generation, your children, unborn children, the one you have born already, all of them will be like Nigeria. Mad people. Mad people. You can see Hausa people. They control the time and space as far as the so-called Nigeria is concerned. I have never seen any Northerners playing politics against a Northerner. Only when they see the need to do so. As you can see today. They play to win for all of them. Today now all of us are saying, no, it's Buhari, it's Atiku. But you have been distracted. You do not know whether you vote Atiku or you vote Buhari. You have eventually voted Fulanis. And when you vote Fulani, you endorse British government looting of our resources and subjugating us to the final order. You are not seeing it. Some people say, no, it's Atiku. Atiku is okay. No, it's Buhari. Is there any difference between Atiku and Buhari? Atiku and Buhari, is there any difference? Mad people. They are just sitting back and laughing at you. They just stage manage you. They are not jumping up and down. Let's vote Atiku. No, it's Buhari. Vote Atiku, vote Buhari. Power remains in the north. Because they are Northerners. Nothing more, nothing less. I have never seen any Awusa supporting Ududuwa against Arewa. Not to talk of the Biafran, as you can see. People like Amici, the like of Magnus Abbey, Chris Ngige, Ahanozendibu group of company. I've never seen Awusa man coming to fight and tear his shirt. No, Ikwere man must be president. No, Igbo man must be president. No, Abo man must be president. And they start tearing themselves. Not to talk of Yoruba. I've never seen it. But you can see Amechi now, Ikwere man, jumping up and down for Hausa people, behaving like a Niger Delta lion. If you are Niger Delta lion, that means Niger Delta people are so stupid and hopeless. I am a Niger Delta, and you are not my lion. You are not even up to my chicken, Amechi. The chicken in my house will terrorize you, not to talk of me. Have you ever seen it? Let me tell you something that happened one day. I went to Igbocha that very day, and I was in Rumokoro. This was the time they were using Amechi to destroy his own brother, Umeha. And in the newspaper stand, people were dragging and quarreling. They were supporting, some were supporting Umeha, some were supporting Amechi. And I was like, looking at the people who were doing this. Majority of them were Biafran people. But I noticed that the ringleader in that newspaper stand was Hausa man. Hausa man say, no, we support Amechi, we support Amechi. Why is Hausa man supporting Amechi? Because Amechi is actually playing out the monkey and babu for Hausa people. And then another Mupu came, he was with gun. And so all the Biafrans there, their mouth begin to ginger. I looked at them. I studied the scenario. I studied the environment. And I look at the Hausa man. I say, I pity you. He said, wait till you talk. I said, I pity you because you don't get sense. You dey here now, Umeha and Amechi, two brothers from Ikwere, Niger Delta, they fight themselves. Now you are Hausa man, they call result for us now. Why can't the emir of Kano and the emir of Sokoto or whatever, Satan of Sokoto, why can't they fight themselves so that Ikwere man will come and call the result for them? I say this thing you people are doing, it will backfire you people. The policeman shake his gun so that I know he's there. I say, no shake that gun and they tell you the truth. How many times 2 hours side they fight? You even don't see 2 hours side they fight for road. When I did hear they blow fire for the fight between two brothers. When I know say Amechi and Omeha, both of them come from Ubima. When I know say both of them are from the same community. When I use them against themselves. So if Amechi can fight Omeha, is it in Wike he will not fight? I was in, what is this radio station? Those of you in Port Harcourt, you know where I'm talking. Forces Avenue. There is a government guest house there. Opposite it is a radio station. I designed that radio station. I was in that radio station that night. In fact, I renovated, I handled the contract that renovated that government guest house in Forces Avenue. While I was doing the renovation project, was a very particular period. Umeha was called at about 2 a.m. and asked to leave the office for Amechi. Umeha is a gentleman. I don't trust him because he's a Nigerian politician. Mentally Biafran kind of politician. So I don't trust any of them. But I know he's a gentleman. He has to evacuate the office. He didn't even pack some of his property. By the barrier of the gun under your useless democracy. I ask them, when exactly will 2 hours be fighting so that Ikwere or Aboman or Igbo man will go and settle them? It will never happen. When will 2 Yoruba be fighting so that 2 Ikwere or Ijo or so people like Asare can go and settle them? It will never happen. I've never seen any Hausa supporting the Oduduwa against Arewa, not to talk of Biafrans. I've never seen any Oduduwa supporting anybody outside their own, not to talk of you. People like Chris Ngigi are jumping, Willie Obiano, Kizia Ekpazu, Rojas Okurocha, and so many of them. Asare has joined them now. Ohaneze Ndibo now is Awusa has actually injected the virus into them. They are struggling hard to survive. They put division among us politically, not just to control our resources or our lives, but also to remain in power perpetually. Just take a look at the stand of politics they play. I give it to them. Up to the extent that they even fool the international communities to reluctantly come to their aid. They form Boko Haram. And with you, and with it, I know how much they have made. We have, is it metaphor saying? They are no longer, you're no longer hearing them. Their time has expired. They now form Boko Haram. When Boko Haram is done with all of you, they will form another one. Maybe that time is going to be Haram Boko. But before then, we will give them Biafra Haram. Mad people. They are fully, the level of politics Hausa people play. I mean, if it's British government that is giving them idea, I remove cap for British government this morning. Whoever is giving them this idea, I remove cap for that person. But if Hausa Fulani Alamajiri have this mental capacity to play this kind of politics in Nigeria, oh boy, I think we have to go and become slave for Hausa people, because these people are extremely brilliant. That is to when Hausa play their politics without saying a word, you will see how useless Asaredok, you will see how useless all the governors in Biafra land are, both south, and southeast. And they are mad people. They want us to think they are relevant. They are not relevant to, they are lower than monkey and babu. The Yoruba know better, even if they are not as perfect as the Arewa, but they never play politics on the expense of their people, as you can see the Biafran politicians doing today. Instead, they will collaborate with the Hausa to undo the Biafrans. They never. Some people say, who formed Abga? It was Ojukwu. Why did Ojukwu form Abga? He was compelled to do that. But he thought, he had faith in his people, believing that they know the truth. He handed over this Abga to some lunatic. And you know what they have reduced Abga to? Up to the extent that even Ojukwu wife abandoned Ojukwu political party, following Hausa people. No wonder Yoruba people say she's a boho. Maybe they were sleeping with Ojukwu wife, Bianca, when Ojukwu was alive. Mad people. God go punish all of us. Make una no worry. Ojukwu family, there is nothing you will do that will make us dishonor Ojukwu. But all of you, whether you are Ojukwu first son or Ojukwu last born, don't you know that Nnamdi Azikiwe first son, his name is Mohammed? We go do all of una shigo, and I don't know what you they do yourself. And somebody say, hey, Mazi Nnamdi, can help you be from political Bible? Who cares? Who need it? Who wants it? Watch today. The people fighting against Abga are Biafrans. Watch it. Now, when their people say they are going to vote, believe me, no one can fault them. Because you can see the benefit of politics in their land. But when it comes to the Biafran politicians, all they do is this. If Hausa say I'm going to vote, Yoruba say I'm going to vote, it doesn't matter who win. It doesn't matter whether they remove Ambade or remove anybody. It benefits all of them. Are you talking about Hausa? Hausa can be 90% poorest and disease thinking in the people in this zoo called Nigeria. But the truth is that they have held all of us on the new because they know how to play this politics. But you know politics in Biafra land. So some Igbo people are now angry that they take P2B. There's so many because these people are monkey and babu. And Atiku P2B is jumping up and down because it's going to be the second-hand slave master under the British auspices of the zoo called Nigeria. This is what you can get from politicians in Biafra land. Now, they enrich themselves. If you are a politician, ordinary councillor, you stay there 4 years, you come back, you've not built a duplex, you do not have a domiciliary account, you don't have up to 20 cars that worth $1 billion, you don't have up to 100 girlfriends across every university in Biafra land, your people will curse you. I know one. Then in Iguacha, let me call his name. They call him Chief Abalaka. He's from Atali. Chief Abalaka served for 4 years as a chairman of Atali Council. When he 4 years tenure finished, he didn't even buy a car. I see people mock at him. They say he's stupid man. That is Biafran politicians. So when you go there, you must loot. The money meant to tie the road, eat it. Eat every morning eatable. Even begin to raise boys to go and be collecting building permit, walking permit, radio listening permit, car radio permit, everything. Nonsense, animalistic individual. They loot you. That is what they go and do there. Biafran politician. They fight against one another because of power grabbers. Let's take Rivers State as a case study. Amechi want to put Rivers State under his pocket, but they did not allow him because he's just a single man. We don't even know where we come from yet. The people voted for Umeha. At the end of the day, Amechi went to collab with Hausa and Yoruba to destroy Umeha. Now Umeha is no longer relevant. Wike stood on his ground and resist this Amechi syndrome disease. Amechi is still fighting in Wike. For your own information, Amechi is tying railway line, is constructing railway line from Lokoja to Costa Rica. But there is no village in his road in his community. This is what you get from all of them. I tell people, if you divide Igbo people in Delta State, Eka people, Anyocha, Oshimilindo, Kwa, if you divide us into 10, one part is bigger than all the joy in Delta State. Please get angry if you want to get angry. That is the truth you must know. And all these people have become our governors since the creation of Delta State. And sometimes I begin to ask questions. How do they do this voting? But we understand what the politics of the day is. We have never confronted Urubu or Shekili to tell them that no, we have to be ruler. We were watching them until Hausa want to play politics on our head. It was my junior brother they pick when they remove Oduara. It was my junior brother they placed in his office. When they remove Alameshie, they pick somebody to replace Alameshie from Bayelsa. The person messed Alameshie up. Asari didn't know that time. Useless people. He messed Alameshie up. That is how good luck emerged. But when they remove Oduaga, they took Aboman. The guy is from Utokbo. I am 5 years older than that guy. We called into the village and say, see, all these people, they use our head. You know, be governor, I think you know. You say, I know. Just did that office. The governor remain Uduaga. Anything they tell you to do, Respond, tell you, ask Oduaga before you do them. When Nigeria live and there like maybe about a year or thereabout. He was not selling out. They now reinstate Oduaga. So when Oduaga is telling those of you from Warri to vote for one Nigeria, he's a useless man. He's a hopeless man. This thing beat the imagination of Urubu and Shekiri. That is why they allow Aboman to become governor. Did you think Ukowa, there is any election in Delta State? He was appointed by the people. That is why when he filled the people of Delta State, his children will pay for it. He is supposed to prove to Delta people that it doesn't matter who you are, as far as you are a Biafran, that he stands for them. He don't even know why he is there. There are things that bombast at night, and there are people who respond. I must remind you that the secret of the night is bent stone to the hour. Let me stop there for now. Biafran politicians, all you see, because they are not there for your interest, to run to Duduwa, to Arewa, for alliance against their own people, just to be in power for themselves. Just look at them. Small boy won't contest for councillor. He go pay homage to Satan of Sokoto. He go and look for Hausa to endorse her. But now Hausa I won't rule Abinawi because they don't have your interest. Anybody going to Hausa for endorsement don't have your interest. How many Ijob people be Muslim? Asare Dokobo. We know how they take train you. We they respect you since, but be like you know what respect yourself. Everything where are your researcher for do. All the people will manage to couple you. Finally, you betray all of them. We go treat your fuck up. That gun way Atiku don't give you to cause mayhem. We dey wait for all of una. We go give on another version of waiting on another prepare for. So be una they kill the indigenous people of Biafra. We keep on quiet. These are the characteristics of Nigerian Biafran politicians in Nigeria. They are fooling themselves. I've traveled in Yoruba land. I can say I have spent close to 13 years in Yoruba land. I know how they behave. From Malete Challenge to Dugbe to Lunge, down to Gijo, down to Lagos. Where are you going to tell me Lagos? I don't know. I know how they behave. At least they are doing well for themselves, so it's okay for them. And then you are coming in here, you are yapping, and you want us to see you are relevant. You are not relevant. The only person relevant in Biafra land is the person who is fighting for the collective interests of Biafran people. It doesn't matter who you are. Come out and speak openly in support of Biafra. We will die protecting you with everything we got. With everything we have, we will die protecting you. You think we are behind our leader, Mazen and the Kano, that he have money to give us. Some of us are not for sale. He's doing the right thing. And as long as he continue to do the right thing, we will be here. We are not going anywhere. We are not in a hurry. Pekin will say, Mama no go sleep, himself no go sleep. Pekin will say, Mama no go sleep, himself he no go sleep. Now you know why they will never let you be. You know why you will not vote. Yoruba come out and say, Igbo vote for their belly. They say, Biafran vote for their stomach. All this insult is hauled upon us by our politicians. The only thing our politicians can do, once they enter in power, they begin to demolish all the major cities that they want to dualize road. I've not seen any road they dualize in Yoruba land in order to develop their place. Neither in Abuja, only in Biafra land. Ukizie Bazona is frustrating Abia people. That is the first governor to build a flyover, interlocking flyover for that matter. He has not completed it. The gutter now is a better highway for people in Abia state to follow, not to talk of the main road. Biafrans, wake up. Wake up. With the attitude and characters of Biafran politicians, we even have enough reason why we must boycott the election. Not to talk of adding Biafra agitation. So anybody telling you to come and vote, come out with your PVC. Look at that person very closely. Record that person in your book. That person is devil, is Satan. Don't look for Satan again. That is the person Satan. Snap his picture. Go and begin to bind him. Buy better now. Begin to choke his picture. He will die. I can assure you that. I'll be back in a minute.
Nigeria is falling. We are going to sing it out. Rocha say it's too late to apologize. It's too late.
Well, look what I so worldwide people, they don't they kill us. Nobody talk about that after the whole killing. Under the carpet, these people are shameless. They don't get conscience. They in our blood. Can you let take a bath without our resources? Nothing like one Nigeria. These people are shameless. They don't get conscience. They don't set confusion among our brothers. They won't kill our leader because he speaks the truth. These people are shameless. They don't get conscience. No hiding place for them. See their doom for their doorstep. We are blessed folks. We do go to Kabrama, bless no man feel cause worldwide thing.
Nigeria is falling, we are gonna sing it out.
With the truth, with the truth.
We coming out right now, watching on the prices out.
With the truth, with the truth.
It's too late to apologize. Who are these too late? Osiman is too late to apologize. It's too late. Obasanjo is too late to apologize. It's too late. Amechi is too late to apologize. Bazu is too late.
This is special dedication to my friends and my brothers and my sisters and my uncle and my cousins who are here in Biafra land, outside Biafra land, in the world at large. We are Biafrans. If we are one Nigeria, why are they killing us? If we are one Nigeria, why are they raping us? If we are one Nigeria, why are they depriving us? We want to go, we want to go truly. We want to go sincerely. We want to go right now. We want to go. Myself, I want to go. Nande Kano want to go. Uche Moko want to go. Jojo Ibe want to go. We want to go. Biafrans, they want to go. We are 7 steps ahead. Ahead is you. We are whiter than white. We are whiter than snow. Come we need this referendum. Desecrating, dissidentating, trafficking. I was born and raised in the Biafra land. This is my religion. Biafra is my religion. You can think, Biafra speak, Biafra see, Biafra. God will assign this. Nobody can join it. Lost day, minus day. Biafra will come. We love you, we love you, we love you. Biafra. Woo! I told you, told you, told you, told you.
Nigeria is falling, we are gonna sing it out.
With the truth, with the truth.
We coming out right now, watching on the prices out.
With the truth, with the truth.
It's too late to apologize. It's too late. Buhari is too late to apologize. Amechi is too late. Osiman is too late to apologize. Obasanjo is too late. Obiano is too late to apologize. It's too late. British government is fire. British government allow us to go. The people of Chukwu won't go. We won't go. Allow us to go. British government fire. British government allow us to go. We won't go. We won't go. Allow us to go. Allow us to go.
Yes, sir. At this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line remains 081 828 169 64. Our WhatsApp line remains 081 828 169 64. The line for the men is 081 221 529 71. The line for the men once again is 081 221 5297, and a special number dedicated to our mothers, our sisters, our daughters, our wives, our aunties, our grandmothers, specially dedicated to the female, is 080 397 839 76412. Please, if you are a man, do not call the female line. I repeat, the female line once again is 080 839 764 1 2. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning, Mazi John. My name is Chukwemeka. I'm calling you from Germany. I'm from Base.
Go ahead, please. The Lord is listening.
I want to thank you, my brother. Every morning I like to listen to your program. After listening to you, you are the next in preaching. You are the second in preaching and after our leader.
No. That is not true. That is not true because I have a mentor, please.
Mazi, you may not understand. But only an animal, even an animal, only even the devil self will follow you after hearing all that you say. Anybody who does not heed to all these things you are saying this early morning and every other previous morning, that person must be evil. First of all, to start, let me start by, I've said this on this program before, Bianca Ojukwu. All these females you see, most of them, not all of them, but most of them, Igbo women you see in Abuja. I had one friend before. The father was a governor. I will not say the country I was here before I came to Germany here. The children they were all living there. It was the daughter who said she will not do what the father is doing, and the daughter got married to one Igbo guy who was selling bread, the bread seller in that country, and they relocated to United States, and that thing caused a very big problem between the girl and her brothers. What am I trying to say? Through that guy that is let her marry this man's daughter and eloped to America, the father did not give her consent, his consent. This guy, the lady used to tell her what she overhear when they come to visit the father and the mother at home. What Hausa, Fulani and Yoruba are doing with our sisters. I said it before, all these people, including this what they call themselves, these are Hausa, Fulani hotel bed warmers. That's what they have taught them to. And they are turning them like that because of they first of all use their greed to lure them. Then they begin to blackmail them. They might have video of them doing all sorts of nonsense. They are using to blackmail them to say whatever. How do you think somebody like Bianca will abandon the people that killed, abandon her husband and follow the people that murdered her husband? Ojukwu died of heart attack. He shouldn't die by now. I know that that man died because of frustration and high blood pressure because our Biafran peoples do not want to listen. Like what you said about Asari Dokubo. Asari Dokubo is going through that same way. His children now in the Republic might be popping champagne and driving the biggest car. If they have not started it, they are about to do it.
No, they may be in Mecca training to be the next line of terrorists. To terrorists like their bank account on their.
So what I'm trying to say now is, but Asari Dokubo have even in his own village, he was showing one useless house. I even built a house in my village. That place looked like a jungle where monkeys are living. This is a place that Asari Dokubo come from. But the whole money from our area, Yoruba, yeah, let Asari Dokubo go where Tinubu is living. Let him go where
he know
is living.
He know where all of them are living.
Let me see how he can look his fellow Ipob brother or Ijo brother and tell that Ijo brother to support one Nigeria. Please, our people, sit down at home. Do not listen to Asari Dokubo.
But who is listening? Did they say anybody is listening to him?
In case
nobody. The reason why we talk about him here is why did he mention the name of our leader Mazen Nandekano? You want to die with heart attack. You want to die on time.
My brother,
just mention Nandekano, we will treat your fuck up for you. You think they are here to joke?
He said that our leader, let me say before I round up, he said that our leader wanted to, is trying to divide us. But that same Asari Dokubo forget that the same good Lord Jonathan is running around claiming to be his brothers. All Igbo blood blooded Biafrans, all of them voted for Jonathan. But there are some people from Ejo, the same Ejo,
many of them
that didn't vote for that Jonathan. But we all supported Jonathan. Which kind of division?
He has received a lot. He don't get a lot. God today. I also don't give him a lot. God today in the ara.
That guy is so miserable and useless that he think because he has million and he's living in Benin Republic.
Does he have
and
money? If he has money, let him come and contest for governor of his state. No, let Asare contest for governor of Biafra state. Let us see his level. Make we know how in level be. They go pour for ground like a
I know that two things that happened recently that scares me more, that even make me to say God for bringing Ipob and then Nandekano. The place where you're broadcasting or where your children are living, also will walk in and rape your wife.
They would have been solution, because by now me for don't become Awosa. Maybe to speak Awosa in Eje Kanama, we begin to rape and they kill everybody now. Is there anybody who has monopoly over that? But the greatest mistake these people will make, one thing they are not looking at, if they force us to become Muslims, from within, we will teach them lesson they will never learn. You and me know that no true Biafran can confidently and sincerely say they are Muslim. It doesn't work with us. Every law concerning Islam is against our DNA.
After Dokubo was hungry and they showed him what he want to see, you saw it on that tape by Yoruba man, that Yoruba pastor. After Dokubo was the first experience. They studied him, and you know, these people, he said, I'm a makre, I'll be a makre, no, the
does he know where he come from?
I'm calling. He is getting pipeline contracts. He called himself a makre. Amakre is guiding pipeline contract of his own contract, the pipeline, guiding it as a contractor for a man in Jigawa, for a dirty smelling Alamajiri in Jigawa. Asari Dokubo with all the, you know, God knows how to open people and really show them who they are. Anybody that, if Pope Francis come down to Nigeria now and say, pray for one Nigeria, so know that that man is evil.
When you finish with that Pope, he cannot go back to Vatican City again.
Anybody that says support one Nigeria or vote in an election, that person is patently evil. Because nobody can support Nigeria. Our people, please, please, sit at home on Saturday. Thank you very much, my brother.
God bless you. We are going forward. We are not going anywhere. Yes, caller on the line. Can you hear me?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my brother. Go ahead. The world is listening.
I'm happy to reach you today. It has been a long time I applied this number, but nobody, it's not different. I greet you. God will keep your family and every I have quality life. I'm calling from a stage. They must boycott this illusion because all we have suffered in this country. Nothing that makes us to change our mind. Yes, please.
Thank you very much, my brother. We must continue. Call on WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, Mazani, good morning. This is Ujuduru calling from New Delhi, India.
Go ahead.
Mazani, you are doing great job, but I want to ask for one favor from our people. On this time, there will be attack coming from people who want to come and delay our movement or deceive some people. Some word, when you yourself say it on radio, when people come in to repeat and delaying time, it will not work. All those people who are attacking our leader, we are with them online, on Facebook and all the rest. Anybody who wants to attack them to come on Facebook and tell them, not saying on them again on this radio, delaying our topic. We have many work to do. It is a time to everybody to call in your village. Are you an IPOB member in diaspora? Are there any IPOB member in your village, in your town? I have been saying this to create unity everywhere. Once we have a unity in every community in Biafra land, anything we are doing, it will be okay. Anybody calling, saying about calling one person name or this, you yourself can say, when they come, direct them to leave that matter. This time around, we have many things to do. We have many things to do with our radio, not to one person to come here and bring one issue to be debate on it. No. Let us move ahead on what we are doing, not to one part or other.
Yes.
I don't want to call anybody.
You are right, my brother. You know, when you look at the book of Proverbs, in the first and the next chapter, it says, rebuke a fool, or else you look like a fool. No, rebuke a fool or else he will be wise in his own eyes. He went to the next chapter and said, rebuke not a fool or else you look like a fool. And now you see, at that very particular point in time, God allows us to respond to issue the way we think is fine. But we must be guided righteously and consciously. When we respond, it does not mean it's going to deter us from what we are doing. Sometimes you need to let some people know they are useless. They are hopeless people. We have been telling Nyanwodo that he's so hopeless. Where is Nyanwodo today? His Secretary General now have taken over because they have received a lot from Hausa politicians. Our people already know that sustained is sit at home and nobody debates about it. It's not an issue to debate. What is holding us is because we've not been able to pass this message effectively across every nook and cranny of Biafra land. This one truth our people know. And now it's another opportunity for us to pass a message to those who are saying, let's fight war, let's fight war. Imagine I went into a battlefield with Asari Dokobo thinking he's my brother. Do you know what he would have done to me? Do you know what he would have done to me? If I have gone into the battlefield with Willie Obiano, Kesia Pazo, Nyanwodo, do you know what they would have done to me? Let me tell you, more enemies are going to surface very soon. Because we are not relenting, we are not going anywhere. But I understand where you are going to. Biafrans must not understand we are not here to discuss any man. Good and fine. Sit at home, 16th of February. God bless you, my brother. Believe me, I love you.
Yes, and let me round up. On a rounding up, I will urge my people, wherever you are, if you are in Biafra land, please make sure you tell everybody around you, tell them and let them say no. Anybody who said no today will say yes in some hours, because we have the truth. Everything that concerns what Nigeria are doing now, we have everything. We have something to convince people. So please keep on creating zones. Keep on making things proud. Keep on telling people. That's all I want to say. And our people in diaspora, keep on making call. And also be online, be on Facebook, be on Twitter. Do it every day. Do it every minute. Work for your country. Because if I begin to say one or two things here, you will know that not they say one of the world power in the world have been monitoring this issue, because when we meet them, we know what they said, and after meeting them, they give us a luxurious box to move around. But I don't want to mention the details on air. So let our people know people are watching us, people are seeing us. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. We must continue. We are not going anywhere. Yes, caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line.
Good morning.
Morning. Please try and speak louder. The word is listening.
I will speak in Igbo language.
Gawani Runwa Chineke.
I will say to one. I promote. Okay. I know my girl is 2015. And I try to pass. Hello. So now I will say to one. This is 2015. I know I'm not for line now. And I'm not there. We are not there this morning. My glory be to God. So immediately, you hear this cabinet during the Civil War. I know now that 34 battalion of Bohi. Sabumenayaro. Immediately, you know, of course, no, you know, because, yeah, the Sabu will drive back at the Patakot. Even about a setup. Two, immediately, because in this and they outside the very, very well. I hear you. I hear so. We don't go to Sabra. The Sabra there. We can outside there. We can have a
No, we are not listening to them. We are not listening to them. We are not listening to them. We are only advising them to pack their motor. Because IPOBC train, when we knock them, they no go recover. We're not here to kill our own. They fit change the plan. Nobody write an agenda for us. We are only warning them to park their motor that we are coming. We all understand what they did. All their game, we understand. So only stupid people play in the hand of our Fulani.
These people got during the civil war. I know I am talking. Yeah, I got no 1 naira like he was a leader at by then. I got no 1 naira. Eh? Yeah, no, actually.
Are you still there? Are you still there?
Yeah.
Go ahead, please. The word is listening.
Okay. So, during the civil war, if I do not, yeah, honorable na Port, where he border. I don't go quiet, and call. You know, so before my life, I don't know, I remember I have gone there. I don't know, and call. Not knowing. You see, don't know, you know what's happening. So that is why when they mention this, Ripazo, Rogers, this, that, do not listen. That is what they did us. So do not try it at all. Then you people further. You know naga. Nandia, we have to know. So try to let the Kalu know. You people are junior. You people are junior now. Me have no nabamba. So you get me when I village. I try to get the older people and the Buaruna here. So now I be with the Omaka India, not to go, 1972, 75, and then they mess up. Now I worry, you know, Ipob, you know, Biafra. Now I go, while they would die for it, as the other ones dead. Many, a lot of them die. No, they are not survived. So, we're not going to hunt it. Not here and there, you buy him before. So, no wipe on her way. Continue the journey. Please.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my leader. God bless you. Yes, sir. Call on WhatsApp your name and where are you calling from?
Hello. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra, my brother. Go ahead.
Yes, we must continue. My name is Biafra Effiong. I'm calling from the British Columbia, Canada.
How about you?
It's Momba. It has been a while. I've been trying to connect to you, and it's not really easy. The line always busy. But it's okay. I know a lot of people are lining up to call our radio station. Yeah, we thank God for a day like this. We have gone. Okay. We thank God for it. We thank God for a day like this. We have been Chugo Kike Biama has been really merciful to us, and the joining so far we have gotten to a point that we are getting our freedom very soon, in few days to come. And I'm so much happy, I'm so much glad, and I'm so much excited to be among of the people that will witness the coming of the kingdom of God on this earth. I'm so happy, and I want to use this opportunity to thank our leader, the only man that God sent, the man I respect so much, the man that I've not seen a man like him. He stand on his word. He has never changed since I know him. He has never changed. He's a man. I respect him so much. I love him. But when people see how people following him, they don't know the reason. Our leader is the man that can lead the whole world. Just give him a chance. He will lead the whole world. I'm telling you, I'm not flattering. I'm not trying to make anybody happy. Because what I saw yesterday on the social media, although it's not a surprise to me, because I really don't want to talk about that, but it really hurts me. This same person they call, is it Asare Jokumbo? I know him before, because when I was in Malaysia, I could be able to listen to one of his live something in Facebook. They were interviewing him or something like that. before the election of Brother Goodluck Jonathan, he was saying that particular time that if they did not let his brother or Goodluck Jonathan to win the election, that Somalia will better than Nigeria, that he's going to turn Nigeria upside down. So unfortunately for him, Jonathan could not win that election, and he could not even open his mouth, dirty mouth, and say anything. Imagine this man to come and insult our leader, the man that God has ordained, the man, the spiritual man, the man that you can't find it anywhere. How dare you? How dare you? You come and say such things. You stood up. You said you are not in Nigeria. You are not using the Nigerian passport. You don't want to belong to anything. We have all the video. We will play it for him very soon. Publicly. So that we let him see the level of stupidity. My goodness. You publicly, and the whole world see how you say all those things. You went in Cotonou, do a lot of things. You say you can't even stand to talk about national anthem or anything. Then today now, okay, you said let us get Biafra. How you want to get Biafra? You want to get Biafra by go and vote? Are you stupid? You don't reason. I don't even expect this man to say something like this. I can never believe this. No, you will get Biafra by voting for 2 foreigners, 1 Sudanese, 1 Kenyan. Oh my goodness! How can you stood up and say that your VPC, you are even your brother, your Goodluck Jonathan, he could not win. Hey, upon the voting that the Hausa Fulani go bring children of 5 years, they food everywhere. And they count as election. But what are you going to do? You cannot do anything. And you are telling us that we want to get our Biafra, that our leader has already told us what to do. And it's the best thing. Everywhere in the world are doing the same thing to achieve what they are looking for. How can you want to go? Then you still want to go and vote. How can? How? You say, let's vote because Buhari want to. Is it today killing started? Killing has been there in that zoo country for so long time. It's only that the Jubri, because the person that is acting as a president, it is not the real president. So the one that is Jubri now doesn't know left and right. So that is why he's just killing anybody. See, he just kill everybody. But the main Buhari, it wasn't act that way. You understand? And you are telling us that we want our freedom to go and vote. Asare, you are a madman. Your brain is not working. I pray this record should reach you. Say, I am from Akwa Ibom State. I'm from Akwa Ibom, Biafra land.
When he finish yapping, and I begin to say, our Abo brother, our Akwa Ibom brother, our Ambuyon brother, who be your brother? If you are against type, you be get out, thunder fire you. If you be my father, God punish you. If you be my mother, God punish you if you dare against Biafra. I know say you know be my mother. I was actually done in incubator. Who you be? If my mother know if he talk against Biafra, where I did. Now my father go talk against Biafra, not to talk of my wife or my pekin. Bagradash, Ndiara.
The funny thing is that anytime this guy, anytime this guy want to talk, he will vibrating. Who are you?
Which kind vibrating? He know it be vibrating machine. He don't see vibrating. The time don't pass to make it know. 100%. As I did like this, I be 16 years old. I be 16 years old. Mad people. They don't old now.
Can you ever do what our leader did? Can you ever? They carry thousands of armies. Carry nothing they never carry to go and kill one person. And to the glory of God, God help our leader to get out from that nonsense. And you are sitting down there talking nonsense.
He did not make video to condemn the terrorist Boko Haram army that invaded the palace of the king of Afari Beku. He want to tell us PVC. Is PVC more valuable than the life of Biafran people?
And life of Biafra. And he was even coming down there.
We
are Biafra.
We are Biafra na Yoruba man. Asare Dokubo na Yoruba man. Which Biafra?
Okay, Afsar even said with his video that, Buhari, you think that you're only one that know how to kill? We also will kill. When the time come, fire will be to fire, mountain will be to mountain. You talk all those things with them.
It don't get a lot. It don't get a lot.
Now they have bundled, don't know how many billions they give to you. That's why you come back.
Our people
you ask IPOB to go and vote.
People, yes. Thank you very much, my brother.
So, my brother, hey, ni dog Bible, Biafra, Amedi, to walk back. There is nobody, everyone will get Ibo area is no ball and I'm not going Biafra, you I feel a throw my dog make up many dog and my throw in Zratai, Nzrataiga, a Waibum. I feel will equal for election. That 16 other referendum, or referendum. A Waibum, the best sinner Calabar, no nothing. Go young or any idiot. I don't go work. I give food. I go food on you. How many years go for food? How many years go for go food? Until fun. You don't why when you right somewhere. What can I say? Go. That last year. Nick now above and do done to them. I saw him. There's no other way. Mario on see back a rimbo me. Who young won't go be a fin. Only somewhere go down to go more. One more. Nigeria came on going on ye. Even a coin or rice, I get a couple of Tebin or tongue. This one go. Oh, one no go watch you good food. He said, go for who's another time. I found fufu. It ever found fufu. Okay, the international observer AID. Akwa made every day. He say, me true. We want medium Biafra. Okay, madam, Monday to it in Ethiopia, to USA, to Israel. 89 that zoo, Eddie Biafra land, Eddie kitchen, move for my work, move for my work, food. Eddie Nam being on Biafra. Go young no one will get beyond this thing. God bless Biafra, God bless Mars, God bless you, God keep you from me. You are a strong man, God will keep you. Nothing will happen to you. In the name of Jugo Biama.
You say, thank you very much, my brother. Yes, call on WhatsApp. We're inching closer to the end of this program. Please go ahead. The word is listening.
Thank you, Maza Inibe. IPOB Global Family. Greetings from Moscow, Russia Federation. My name is once again Ralph Udodli Indicom. I have from Umwaka in Olo Province, Biafra land. I served the indigenous people of Biafra here in Russia as the national coordinator. I've been following the program since it started this morning, and I heard a lot of people that I called and make wonderful contributions. I pray that Chukoteba will bless everybody that used to call also in all our programs to make it lively indeed. Actually, somebody called and said that we shouldn't talk about Sari Dokubo, how he messed himself up. But I don't buy the idea, because IPOB, everybody, even the people that know us, know that we never run away from any problem. Any problem that comes, we will tackle it and then and bury it. And as far as this guy that have raised his head and open his mouth and utter ill against our spring leader, then he said he is the person that started the dance and the music, and he must face it. We shall not stop until our leader declare ceasefire, because in the first place, some people who are thinking that because the man spoke evil against our leader, thinking that IPOB is divided. In the first instance, there never a time he said that he's an IPOB in all his videos. He said he's not a member of IPOB, but only he acknowledged Nnamdi Kanu had done great work concerning that is more than him. That Nnamdi Kanu had done what he himself cannot do. But now, due to evil spirit have entered into him, and now he starts to rubbish the good work he had done before. And then IPOB, we know that we don't forget, and we never forgive anybody that touches our spirit. The person have dig his own grave, because we don't joke, we don't play with our spirit. Because if not him, many of us would have died today. If not Nnamdi Kanu. So anybody that raises his ugly head against the person, no matter who is, we must eat the person raw. So that is a good lesson to other people, because I know there are other people, many people that are seen on around the corner trying to raise up their ugly heads. Anybody that raises, and if you call yourself, if you don't want the problem of IPOB worldwide, don't raise your head against Nnamdi Kanu. If you don't like what he's doing, keep your mouth shut, and then be under your wife wrapper or under your bed, and then keep come and watch. But if you come out to make mouth to show that you can talk, then you have dig your own grave, and we must bury you alive. So that's my own conclusion on that issue, that we must tackle it to the end, to the letter, until he said, because I know sooner or later he must confess and he must apologize. But I don't know how we can be able to even listen to his apology, or even to accept him. I don't know. But as of now, he had declared war, and then we will see it to the end. And I also want to pass this information to IPOB family and our friend and the friends of Biafran, that in IPOB global family there is no division. There is no division. We are intact. Our leadership, our function, everything that is intact. Is all that we are hearing, all this is just noise making, distract us, trying to divert our attention. That's our focus. The foundation of IPOB structure is intact. Therefore, there is no panic. What's happening is what's supposed to happen, because we are coming to the final end of this struggle we are inside, and therefore the devil will use every instrument that he has to fight to make sure that we didn't get our Biafra. This is what we should know. And if we take our mind back, our ancestors, when they were about to leave Egypt, even the devil was Pharaoh was pursued them till all of them perished in the Red Sea. So the same thing will happen. There are many people, many enemies of Biafra that they can never give up until all of them will perish in the Red Sea. So I know that our time is time is against us. So I thank you for this opportunity, and I pray that all our people at home remain 3 days. So our sit at home order stands, and nobody can change it. As I cannot change it, other Facebook ranters can never change it. As it had been given the order, orders still stand. So I pray that Shugaba will protect all our people at home on the 16th of February. That the sit at home will be a successful one. That all of us at last we achieve our aim. Then what you them?
I see. And finally, we are inching closer to this end of this morning presentation. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on the line. Caller on the line, can you hear me?
Can hear you. Good morning.
Morning, my brother. Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Yeah. My name is Jibrin.
You mean you are?
This is what I want to say. Yes. Jibrin Buhari is my name. Please, what I want to say is that you know that most of the time they are doing election. I was normally go in Biafra land. But this election, you know that all the whole Hausa, they are still there. They never go up till now. That show, they want to give crowd in this side, show that maybe we go to the vote. While it didn't go anywhere, they want to use their brothers come line to the vote. So what I want to say is this: any person who is against Nnamdi Kanu is against God. This is what happened at the time when Noah is preaching. He says exactly what Nnamdi Kanu is doing now. Any person who is against Nnamdi Kanu is against God. Let me tell you something. If you are against Nnamdi Kanu, there was a time you will regret. You will die for nothing. If you are following these pastors, if you are following any person who is against Nnamdi Kanu, that person is deceiving you. You are going to have a problem. If you didn't take time, you will die. I want to warn the whole world, everybody, both Biafra, Nigeria, Yoruba, Hausa, if you are against Nnamdi Kanu, because Nnamdi Kanu is preaching directly what God needs. If you watch Nnamdi Kanu preach, Nnamdi Kanu never offend anybody. If you watch Nnamdi Kanu preach, you will hear Nnamdi Kanu 100% over 100%. If you are hearing those things Nnamdi Kanu is saying, you are against Nnamdi Kanu, that means you are evil. The time they are doing Mazop something, it didn't move me. If there's something like Mazop, I don't know. I'm doing my business. At least I'm eating 3 square meals a day now. I have up to how many buildings? I have 3 days. I'm doing my business. I have up to 4 cars of Jeep I'm running, riding. But now the kind of world moves me a lot. That's why I'm following him. Nobody pushed me that place. Only that I listen to that radio. I hear what this man is saying. That pushed me to listen to that man. So what I'm saying is this. Everybody, somebody is deceiving you, tell you not to go and vote. That person deceiving you. Think twice. Because of money that person collects, he's talking rubbish. Because of money, wealth, that person collecting, he's come and tell you. You're supposed to know the truth. Someone deceiving you with lies. You accepted. It concerns you. That is my word. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother, and God bless you. And by the special, this will be our last caller for the day. As we are winding up, I want to correct one impression. I said I'm 16 years. Somebody's laughing at me. He said, George, you need to be 16 years. Of course, I do not expect you to understand, but I need you to understand anyway, because I was just trying to make them understand that their times are up. When you ask Nnamdi Azikiwe to do the right thing, he refused. He thought he will live for all eternity. He's gone. When you ask Azikiwe to do the right thing, he will refuse, but he's gone. The same way we are asking all these lunatics to do the right thing, they refuse. Their time will wind up before our very eyes. But our life is just starting. There will be no election in Biafra land. On the 16th of this month of February, everywhere in Biafra land is shut down. As a son of Yare, man, George be from Abo, only Urugudu, men on a man, no man, in the Abani, let no le do fio no. A Jabuki Mufunya Piamane. Boman in the corner Urugudu, Gwawe Wapo Hapolis, you were your home. Nyole Aqua de Meniji will be there. And then we Jishanya Patomakasa. And yeah, watching it really where we Jenny Buale. Biafra must be restored. I love you, Biafrans. Sincere one, I must tell you. Remain blessed, remain focused. God bless you, Chimefor. God bless Mazenandeka. God bless genuine happy be across the world. In Chukoki Kabiama's name. He say.
We have been voting for so long. I'm sure you know. After the election, they will turn against us. They will start killing us. So I want to let them know that the sun has risen again, and no man can bring us down. We want our freedom.
Let's recall the past election done. No fulfillment of promises, man.
What is a gallant fit one? Make a man a run. Man a can't start godmother. I got to them and look at them, I got to cheat another. Yeah, look at them and intimidating.
Our mothers suffer after voting, and youth suffer unemployment after this whole thing. Power failure and disappointment from these roles answering to politicians. Yeah, just tell me why we're voting, brother. Just tell me, say my promise. When they're into power, yeah. No. And so your friends we say no.
I want to be your free man. I say no election. I don't want no deception.
From Calabari, To the end of your Shakiri. We will vote for nobody. Till we get to the promise.
Exclusive from BIAFRANS Got Talent.
Our lives are in danger. Yeah.